7-6, the Panthers lead Edinboro through 4 weight classes. We'll be headed to 157 pounds in a moment. One of those guys will be Dylan Evans. And you look at the Panthers, they have 7 ranked wrestlers in the top 33 of the NCAA. The 3 that aren't are featured here on the screen. Evans dropping down from 165 to 157. So we anticipate, provided a couple more wins here from Evans, that he will get into those rankings. But this is where Chase Kranitz, for example, right, a big win over Jared McGill might be able to help elevate him. And it's just all about really trying to get all 10 of your guys in those rankings.
Yeah, that's the key, Greg. We talked about the balance top to bottom in this lineup compared to years past. 3 great opportunities. I think all 3 of the wrestlers we saw there, Chappell, Evans, Evans that we'll see here today, we'll have a chance to jump in the rankings. And Evans down at probably a more natural weight, 157 for him. It's where he wrestled last year. He was an NCAA qualifier that way. As he gets in on the action immediately, he's able to work into a near fall position here.
He has a great fireman's carry there for Evans. Gets the takedown and near fall points here on Garrett McChesney of Edinboro.
Trying to reposition for that fall. Still holding just 2 near fall points at the moment.
He'll give the hold up. Should get those near fall points probably once that crossface is let go. There it is, 5-0 lead for Dylan Evans.
So here we go. That's the first match of the day so far. It started out really fast as Evans was able to get the takedown, immediately get McChesney to his back for those 2 near fall.
Give the escape, Will Evans. And we'll get a fresh start after a stalemate. Halfway through this first period, as you see the fireman's carriage here. Chesney did a nice job of rocking back and forth to only give up 2 near falls. That could have very easily been 4.
And Evans has to be careful here. McChesney's really good in the upper body positions. Yeah. As soon as I say that, little spin around there by Evans picks up the takedown.
Yeah, that time a nice dump there for Evans, and 8-1 lead. He'll probably look to give it another escape here.
You can definitely see the attack rate here by Evans. He missed a couple duels, made his return at 157 at the last duel against Maryland, picking up a win there. Won by tech fall in his return to 157 and is looking to get another bonus point win here today.
Keith Gavin talked about Evans and 157 being his more natural weight. Mentioned he probably have to put on some strength to be a 165 pounder just because of the style that he wrestles with, the in-your-face, high intensity type style. As Dylan Evans, a takedown right at the buzzer, and he put McChesney to his back, but not going to get any back points with it.
Cat-like quickness there, and looks like they may go over and take a look at this. Started off with that ankle attack and quickly moved off the leg and secured the takedown.
Yeah, I guess just the question is, when did he have control? Did he have it before the clock hit 0?
Could be a big 3 points here. Obviously, you want to pick those points up late in the match, or late in the round, I should say.
Yeah, if he had a little more time, he would have had some back points with it. take a look here at the end of this first period.
And to the point you were making at the end of that period, Greg, about just Evans dropping down, we know from previous experiences, we get a look here. So definitely secured the takedown. The question is how much time was left. And I think that's going to be the question here. And I don't think this was a challenge. I think this was just the officials wanting to confirm.
And this is a referee's as well. So the referee pointed at himself saying, hey, this is my personal challenge. So neither coach having to use a brick for this one.
And that's something I like. I wish more sports would implement that type of system where the officials could just say, let's confirm what we think we saw. No need to throw a challenge brick as it looks like we have a decision here.
No takedown. So it'll be 8-2 at the end of one. Another second may have done it.
And I have a feeling, Gray, that might not matter here. I think Evans is really committed to this high attack rate. We know he has a great gas tank. I know in the past when we talked to Coach, he says Evans could go a 20-minute match if there was such a thing.
Well, and that's where his style fits a lot better at 157. 165, the guys are a little bit stronger. It takes more for Evans to wear them down, where at 157, he can wear them out, and in that third period really excel.
He shelf the leg here, extending, looking for that trip on the far leg. Or just overpower him with pure strength and takes him to the mat. Haven't awarded the 3 yet.
Gets that second leg, and that's where he gets the takedown.
And oftentimes when you see a wrestler shelf the leg looking for that trip, and it looked like Evans just overpowered McChesney and was able to just bring him right to the mat. So back up to their feet here. We haven't seen McChesney get in on a really good shot. I know in the match he had last night against Gannon, did a lot of upper body work, was comfortable in those 2-on-1s or even a double underhook at times. So he's going to need something big here to get back in this match.
Stalling call as McChesney then drives Evans out of bounds. They had hit him with the stalling call before.
I think they called action spilling out there, but certainly those fans in the front row were in a little bit of trouble.
Luckily, Evans was able to get his head underneath. Now, that could have been dangerous for both guys. It's going to be 11-4 after 2 for Evans. He'll go on the bottom for the third.
You can see here Edinboro and Pitt. Pitt's had a lot of good recent success. This would actually level the series, Greg, at 16-16, so an important one, and we'll see if maybe they have a 33rd edition set up for next year.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Seeing these two teams having about 4 years apart, you would think with their distance they would have this as an annual matchup, but another caution on McChesney.
I think maybe there's a chance we get back to that. A lot of local tie-ins, as we mentioned, some overlap with the Pitt coaching staff and the Edinboro staff. Certainly a good natural pairing as Cade looks to escape, and he does.
And obviously back to their EWL days as well. A lot of great matchups between these two teams.
And I think Edinboro has really worked to improve their profile over the last couple of years too. So one of the top teams in the MAC, really good test for the Panthers as Evans looked to spin behind. Evans with that high leg attack, McChesney's trying to whiz her out of it.
Evans will work up the body. Get the takedown. Gavin telling Evans to let him go. He does have the riding time point now secured.
It's a 10-point lead, though. He's going to need a couple takedowns or some type of big move.
Keeping that foot in bounds is Evans to try to finish and not going to get the takedown before they go out.
Yeah, you could see him extend that left foot, the toe just staying in, but not quite enough room to work with over there on the edge of the mat. You can see Evans is 0.3. He thought he had it. He needs a little bit of a sprint here if he wants to try to pursue that tech fall.
20 seconds left, third period. McChesney just tying up the arms of Evans, and Evans with a couple of leg smacks, and now a stalling call with a takedown and a ride time point would also get you the tech fall. Stalling call there. There is the penalty point and the riding time point, but it'll be a 17-5 major decision win for Evans. And that'll make it 12-6. Pitt leading Edinboro as we are halfway through this dual meet. It's all here on the ACC Network Extra.